Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because and the Raiders have got him. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
Tackled back at the 28.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Keenum. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was...
And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. We pick up this challenge in the 3rd quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. You're ahead 7 points. You have possession on your own 45-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders! DK Metcalf, 55 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. You can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks as always. We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with over 3 minutes left in the game. You're ahead by just a field goal, but your opponent has the ball just across midfield as we get set here, 1st and 10. And the Chiefs offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Keenum now on 1st down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Khalil Mack coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jack Youngblood, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long, it's Keenum. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Keenum. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Looking at this situation, if they get a field goal out of this, it helps, but a touchdown would really help into going to secure the victory.
And note I'm thinking right here, in the West Coast offense, in their parlance, every time they throw the football, they say you're either throwing it for a touchdown or a check down. In this case, it's either taking time off the clock or getting that touchdown that really puts you in firm control. I think they'll go either way on this one.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still 1st down.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
On the play.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, As many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way down to the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Keenum. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And Robinson with a big catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
12-yard line.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. A run on 1st down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's
trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Josh Jacobs.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Raider 1st down.
Here's Jacobs from the gun, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Josh Jacobs, the ball.
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there.
Josh Jacobs.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And here comes Diggs. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Back to the air. Keenum on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And Waller taking it in over the middle. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Keenum. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
Let's put that team on the clock. 49.
First down, Vic. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. DK Metcalf, 40 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. And here comes Diggs. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
For first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Watch the safety creep. 3 down, 3 down.
Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down right at
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
on the play. Second.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time.
And the Raiders have got him. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 22. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Out of the gun, Keenum. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
To try again after the sack. Keenum. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play on 3rd down for the Chiefs. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Keenum to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
At their own 6-yard.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10.
We got 3.
Vic will look to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. DK Metcalf, 40 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra
I thought the
point.
days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, the former Houston Cougar, Case Keenum.
And what a career he had for the Cougars. How about over 5,000 yards passing in 3 seasons there, each of 3 seasons? And it hasn't stopped because last year in Minnesota, 2017 for the Vikings, over 3,500 yards, went 11-3 as a starter. He still has the magic.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
32-yard line.
We got 3.
Shotgun snap for Keenum. And Conley's got it over the middle.
Keenum's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, I like the respect. Give them more than when I get expecting up the back. In fact, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
From the gun, here's Keenum. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Chad Beebe that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Throwing again is Keenum. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Sack.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Vic operating on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Vic. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down.
First down, Raiders.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No good on the fake.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punt.
And down he goes. Keenum is sacked.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
To Matt LaCrosse. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Keenum. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A first down throw coming for Vick. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Vick going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And 9.
2nd down, this is Wilson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Chiefs, nothing.
Check tight. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Throwing is Keenum on 3rd down. And the Raiders have got him. Khalil Mack coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
The Raiders take over 1st.
Here comes Michael Vick now leading his offense back out there. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the 2nd quarter. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vick going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
It's
A big play that time for the Raiders. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Josh Lambo.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
No good on the fake extra point.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on.
What?
Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible.
Let's go. Right here, guys. Fight.
They fake the handoff. Now Keenum. Incomplete.
Keenum.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Sacked.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Ready up. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Trap 60. Trap 60. 49 to Mike. Watch 49 go.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, thank you. This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with less than 4 minutes on the clock. You're trailing by 4. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line, and it's 2nd and 5. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago. 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse. who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
2 yards on the pickup.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Running the toss here to Jacobs.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there. 1st down.
A gain of 11.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 2nd and 11 at the 41. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start. And now the offense getting ready on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Running is Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Jacobs now. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Well, it wasn't so much that it looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on 3rd down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the thought process for the offense now. Big-time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge. And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They run it with Jacobs.
He has elite instincts from his linebackers.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
46-yard line.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert.
Number 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Here's Jacobs. And he gets half. Way home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you... the rest of the way. Here's Brandon Gott and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We pick up this challenge in the 4th quarter with over 3 minutes left in the game. You trail by a touchdown. You have the ball on your own 35-yard line. 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Brandon off.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Vic to the air again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
On the play by Kyle Fuller.
To throw again. Vic. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Vic going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DK Metcalf. 62 yards. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. from Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Case Keenum in the offense heading back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 55.
Working from the gun, Keenum. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally them. And he's going to go down again.
Case Keenum sacked by Jamal Adams. A 6-yard.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Grant. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Right here.
From the gun, Vic going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That's caught by Waller out left side. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now it's Keenum. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now the pressure gets to him again. Jack Youngblood in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. He's going to wind up and air it out. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Jakeem Grant now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left it. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. This is Jakeem Grant. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32, and that'll just about do it for us. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. The return man is Grant. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Grant sets to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Here comes Grant on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. The return man is Grant. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Nice job there getting the... Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. Jakeem Grant. And how about that return? Inside the 20-yard line. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only...